We are back for episode 12 of Old Skies, continuing right now. Let's go meet Hannah just outside the exit, where I'm sure that she will be waiting in a normal way.
Sorry. What?
You heard me.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't. Better for both of us.
Oink, oink, oink.
Jesus, this is the last thing I need.
Don't be an idiot.
You gonna take that, pig?
The law says I gotta. Freedom of speech, yada yada.
So you're not gonna do anything about it?
Listen, it's getting late, it's raining, neither of us wants this. So, I'm just gonna pretend I heard nothing, okay? Ow! What the everlasting fuck, lady?
I'll ask again. Are you gonna take that?
Ugh, I don't believe this.
You want another black eye?
Turn around, hands behind your head, now!
She's not with me. I don't even know this lady.
Please don't do this.
Pretty sure I don't have a choice.
No, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. She assaulted a police officer. When it comes to obeying the law, that's one of the big no-nos.
Come on, hurry up.
Hannah, why are you doing this?
Huh? Who are you? Officer, I've never seen this woman before in my life.
What?
Look, this is none of my business. I got a job to do. Unless you want me to take you in for obstruction of justice.
No, that's not necessary.
Then I suggest you get out of my way. As for you gonna cooperate? I trust I don't need the handcuffs.
No, I'll cooperate. Just get me processed. Now.
Good. I don't get it. But I don't have to. Station's that away. Now move.
I know the way.
Nozzo?
I heard. What was that?
A scream.
Ah, the sub-vocalization module must have muted it.
Well, trust me, it was loud and satisfying. I thought the brass upgraded the vetting process.
They did. They examined her left, right, and center. Psych profile, personal history, everything. It all checked out.
What she's doing is very clear. She's going to stay in this time period. She probably knows enough about the police station that she thinks that she can get out, and she's going to go ahead and do whatever she thinks needs to be done. But we'll ask anyway.
What is she doing?
Preventing us from pulling her to the present.
Right, but why?
I have no idea.
So I hate to ask, but are there any ripples?
Yes, but they haven't stabilized yet. All I can see with any certainty is that Ahana Tanaka was booked on September 10th, 2001.
That's all?
That's all. Until she decides on a course of action and commits to it, I can't see what consequences this might have.
So what do we do?
She's going to prison, Fia. That means she's going to be indoors and being monitored at all times, so I can't pull her back remotely.
There's a protocol for this, I assume?
Yes. If an agent or client gets incarcerated, there's only two options. We either have to bail them out, or we jump forward to when they are released.
How long until she's released?
Checking. There's no record of it.
No record?
Like I said, the ripples haven't stabilized yet. Could be anywhere between 6 months to 2 years, or more if she doesn't behave.
How much would it cost to bail her out?
For assaulting a police officer, that's a felony charge. There's no bail.
Fan-blasting-tastic. Hannah? Miss Tanaka? Nozzo, is her comm working all right?
It's working perfectly.
Hannah! I know you can blasting hear me!
It's working perfectly, but she doesn't have a sub-vocalization module.
No module?
She said she never learned how to use one, so even if she wanted to respond, she couldn't.
We absolutely cannot leave her for all of the reasons.
I'm tempted just to leave her. Can we leave her?
Only if she's booked for life, which is doubtful.
Well, nothing for it. I'll go over to the prison and speak to her. Find out what's what. Do you know where she was booked?
The Manhattan Detention Complex, locally known as the Tombs. I'll send you the address.
Thanks, Noz. Heading over.
Standing by.
Now, I know that there's an exit there, but I kind of feel... Oh, no, I don't think maybe we can't follow her. No, we can't step off that way. I just felt it would feel a little weird to walk off the opposite side of the screen.
Hello, officer.
Oh, it's you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just peachy. I just got my bell rung by someone's grandma. Your friend has a mean jab. I hope I'm half as tough as she is when I'm that age.
Can I see my friend?
That Tanaka lady? Sure, she's all processed. You want to talk to her? Just ask at the front desk.
I'm here to bail out my friend.
Sorry to tell you this, but bail doesn't happen when you assault a police officer.
Right, I figured as much. Thought I'd check, in any case.
I get it. Do what you gotta.
Are you familiar with an officer named Hana Tanaka?
Same name as the lady we just arrested?
Yes. Although she'd be much younger, mid to late 20s.
Sorry, never heard of her. It's not like all cops know each other.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye.
You know, normally I'd say something like, you should see the other guy. But considering who the other guy is, I'll just say thanks instead.
Well, that answers the question that I had last time. Could this possibly be a younger Hannah? I kind of feel like it would have come up, especially since she should have gotten, like, violently sick to her stomach or generated one of those horrible time loops where they both dissolve. That was really distressing, the episode where that happened to Fia.
So, you came.
Yes, here I am.
Oh, that's weird. My PFE is vibrating.
I've created a retro-resonance field around the both of you. It alters the words you speak. To anyone listening, you're talking about the weather. Since you can't sub-vocalize, it's the only way you can talk freely.
Oh, clever.
I'm aware. Now answer Fia's questions.
So, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I'm sorry. I just saw my chance and I took it.
A chance for what?
To do what I need to do.
You're not really in much of a position to do anything.
I have to do something. If I raise a ruckus, tell everyone what's about to happen, cause enough of a stink, maybe word will work its way up the food chain. Then maybe they'll call off the hit, just for a little while. All we need is a day. Not even that. 12 hours. Time enough for the towers to fall. Then it won't matter anymore.
Okay, the office itself might be inside the North Tower, but the towers coming down doesn't erase the accounts, the financial debt, the business that they're in. None of that goes away. That's a very odd way to talk about it, Hannah, that when the towers come down, then suddenly the business doesn't exist anymore.
You want to turn your younger self in?
Turn myself in for what? Doing something every cop was doing? It won't stop what's going to happen.
That's a lot of maybes and ifs.
It's all I have now. And you can't stop me. Not while I'm in here.
Why won't it matter tomorrow?
Because Winera will be dust. Buried at Ground Zero. There will be no reason to expose Winera because there will be no Winera.
You're sure about this?
I know I stopped getting checks after the towers fell. I was never asked to compromise my integrity ever again.
You covered up a murder, Hannah. That goes a bit beyond compromising your integrity.
You think I don't know that? I spent the next 60 years trying to make up for it. Burying myself in my work, volunteering for the worst cases, the most terrible bad guys you can think of. The shit I've seen. The shit I stopped. I hoped the scales would balance out, but they never did. Not in my mind, anyway. Every night, the same nightmare. Her blood on the concrete. I just want it to have never happened.
What exactly happened that night, Hannah?
You know enough. I'm not going to say anything. Not without my lawyer present.
This woman is so full of shit. And my opinion on this turned when last episode, I never said that I didn't know how she died or whatever. I just said that there was no evidence. It's like, that style is like extremely irritating to me. I guess she expected us to sit down and say, okay, did you know that it was going to be raining? Did you know where she was at 3 o'clock? Did you know where she was at 3:20 p.m.? How about 3:45 p.m.? I just find her incredibly full of shit and very, very disingenuous. Now she wants to lawyer up. GTFO. Sorry, just really annoying.
What?
Sorry.
You...
Okay.
You lied to us from the beginning.
What was I supposed to do? Tell the truth? There's no statute of limitations on murder. Even being an accessory to murder, I would have been arrested on the spot. Then I would have had no hope of changing things. So what else could I have done?
I kind of feel like there's a lot of client confidentiality in the business that we're in, but in fairness, that's never been explicitly said. If somebody comes to you to say, I want to undo a crime that I had a part in doing, would they really turn you in for having confessed to said crime? Maybe. I don't know.
Did you really think we wouldn't find out?
I hoped so. I thought we could stop Nick, and that would be the end of it. Then I could return home to a life where it never happened. Where nobody even knew it happened. But that's no longer possible, is it?
Do you know when you'll be released?
They haven't said. It's really up to the officer I punched out. She's the one who's going to press charges.
Hannah, you committed a felony. There's no bail.
I'm going to have to serve my sentence, I assume. You'll pick me up when I'm done?
That is protocol, yes.
I'm just going to double check.
What exactly?
You know enough.
All right.
Hannah, I'm going to have to leave you now. I'll travel forward to when you're released and pick you up.
One more thing. We obviously can't trust you to behave until your sentence is over. So, the retro resonance field will remain active.
What? You mean I'll be talking gibberish until I'm let out?
I'll supply you with a list of authorized phrases you can speak. Otherwise, yeah.
Nozo, is this necessary?
I mean, yes. Obviously, yes.
But there's still time. I can still prevent it. Can't you at least let me try?
Maybe you should have tried 60 years ago. But now, not an option. Not anymore. Come on, Fia. We're done here.
So that's it. You're just going to let it happen all over again?
I wouldn't object to Fia continuing to try to do the investigation, up to and including going to go find Yvette, whichever it is, and just keeping her safe for another 24 hours. Like what would be the harm in that?
You brought this on yourself.
I had no choice.
It's not up to me.
So that's that.
That's that.
Fia! Agent Quinn! Please don't do this! Please!
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Are you going to press charges?
Against an old lady? Jesus, I don't know. Law says she should get 6 months at minimum, but she clearly needs help. So I'm thinking of recommending a bit of, leniency.
You mean you're letting her go?
No, she punched a cop. Even if I wasn't feeling vindictive, which I'm not, the department can't just look away. But that doesn't mean we gotta throw the book at her. You seem to know her. What would you recommend?
$2 months?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Long enough to send a message, short enough to show we're not total assholes. Yeah, 2 months. I'll recommend that when I fill out the paperwork later.
You're being very understanding. You're not upset that she hit you?
Upset's got nothing to do with it. She did the crime, she's doing the time. As far as I'm concerned, justice is served. Ah, damn it.
She's embracing a very abstract idea of justice is served, while also her eye hurts.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye. Goodbye, officer.
See you around.
Nozo?
Okay. The ripples are still unstable, but yes, I see a release date in an archived report. November 10th, 2001. 2 months from your current win. Head back to the landing point. I'll make a tunnel.
I assume we're using her security deposit to pay for this.
When the brass is finished suing the pants off her, she'll be paying a lot more than that.
Vindictive is a good look on you, Nozzo.
Just get her back here, Fia.
He's more irritated by this than I am, but then again, I guess it's his job. I just wanted to look to see what we have for Hana Tanaka now.
This isn't good, is it?
Doesn't matter. Just get her out of prison. Then she's not our problem anymore.
Wait, I really like this. Not only do we not have anything down here, but the system can't even fully resolve the name. And no change here at all. It really bothers me that we're not doing anything to stop the murder. I feel like her behavior notwithstanding, there's still an innocent person that's about to die for having looked into financial irregularities. I'm so sorry. I want to see if she notes the fact that the towers are no longer there. Currently notable for what it is missing than what it contains.
It's interesting, isn't it?
How so?
Normally, a building disappearing is just another chrono shift, and we're the only ones who know about it. But this time, everyone knew. Everyone remembered. And thanks to the brass, it's forever. Those towers are never coming back.
It is what it is, Fia.
I know.
Look at all this. When we came down here a second ago, I didn't even recognize. It has long been said that graffiti reflects the times. That's never been more true than in this when. Let's go get Hannah, but I do want to note that it could be true that Yvonne, damn it, I can't remember which one, is not actually dead. We don't know for a fact. Except we do, because I just looked at her timeline. She's moving around a bit. Young officer is gathering the... Okay.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey, you here with flowers? If so, you can give them to me.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Oh, thank God. I mean, what can I do for you?
I'm here to pick up Hana Tanaka.
Who?
A prisoner of yours. She was scheduled to be released today.
Doesn't ring a bell. You sure you got the right place?
I am sure, yes.
Sorry. Nobody's scheduled to be released today, as far as I know.
You arrested Hannah yourself 2 months ago?
2 months ago? Jesus. You might as well say last century.
You must remember her. Grey-haired Asian woman? She punched you in the face outside the village eye.
She did what? At where now?
I was a witness. You had quite a nasty shiner.
I'm pretty sure I'd remember something like that. You're probably confusing me with someone else.
I'm also pretty sure she would remember that, so the fact that she doesn't...
Do you remember me?
No. Sorry. Normally I'm good with faces, but it's been... well, you know.
Do you know another Hana Tanaka? An officer like yourself?
Like I said, I never heard of that name before.
I don't know what would... I'm just curious what the response to this is going to be. This is like the 4th time we will have asked.
Are you sure you don't know Hana Tanaka?
Pretty sure. Never heard that name before.
It's just, imagine if we did click on that and she was like, oh, Hana Tanaka. And suddenly she remembers the whole thing. Yeah, I was just joking with you. She's right inside. Come on, I'll sign her out with you.
Could I go inside and ask the desk officer?
The desk officer would be me. And like I said, we don't have anyone named Hannah Tanaka locked up here.
If you're the desk officer, why are you out here?
Someone's gotta pick this stuff up. Major pain, these things. Ugh, damn it, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Jesus. This is the last thing I should be complaining about.
The flowers are a pain.
Just forget I said that, okay? The world's gone crazy, I get it. Everyone's looking to us for answers. Problem is, we don't got any. We can't make all this go away, but we can accept some damn flowers. So, that's what we'll do. Sorry, I don't mean to dump this on a total stranger. It's been... well, I don't gotta say, do I?
It's all right. Thank you, officer. I'll be off now.
Sure. See you around.
Did you hear all that, Nozzo?
Yeah, I heard.
Are we in the right place?
Double checking right now. Yeah, there it is. Hana Tanaka. Scheduled for release on November 10th, 2001.
Did something happen to her while she was in prison? A fight or a heart attack? Anything?
If anything happened, there'd be a record of it. In fact, there's no record of her doing anything at all.
Is that normal?
No. Even model prisoners get something written about them, if only to say they were model prisoners.
Are you sure we've got the right prison?
Manhattan Detention Complex. It says so right here. And besides, you saw her there yourself.
Maybe she was transferred.
If she was, there's no record of it.
Maybe she was transferred was exactly why I asked that.
What about her PFE? Can you track that?
Been trying that since you got there. It's, gone.
Gone.
That's what I said. Gone.
Great. It's Joe Anderson all over again.
No. Dr. Anderson only removed his PFE. He didn't disable it. It still gave off a signal. This one is just... gone. No signal at all. At least, not in your current when.
Not in my current when. So her PFE is still active back when I left her?
Yeah. Behind a prison cell. For all the good that does us.
So, any ideas?
I'm pulling up the specs for the PFE. Maybe they'll tell us what could have caused this.
And me?
Until these ripples stabilize, I can't trust any of my data readings. But you've got eyes on the ground, as it were.
So you need me to look around. See if there are any other changes?
Yeah. Anything that can shed light on what's going on.
Okay. Keep in touch, Noz.
We'll figure this out for you. I promise.
If I was to choose one place, it would be the Village Eye, because whether or not, if we go to the Lizotti residence, it may not be the Lizottis anymore. If it is, it could be the husband, Rion, or whatever is Dion. There we go. But it just seems like it would be a very awkward conversation. If we pose as a friend going to the Village Eye, oh, my friend works here, is Yvonne or Yvette, whichever one it is. This looks a lot like her, based on the picture that we saw.
She doesn't look interested in talking.
She looks exactly like the woman... Oh, hold on.
Bloody hell. The confession has changed again. Let's see here.
50 years behind the trigger, etc. Celia wants to talk about Imani Quentin. You were given the job to kill her, correct? Nick says, I was busy, as I said. Celia says, we'll get to that. Was she targeted because of her connection to Lizzie Q? Nick says, who? Celia says, the singer, Lizzie Q. They say she had connections to crime families going back to the 1870s. Nick wouldn't know anything about that. Celia wanted to know why kill her. Nick says, no idea. I'll have to ask Tanner, not me. Celia says, Tanner. And Nick says, nobody forget I said anything. This dude is really bad at keeping his mouth shut. Just accidentally drops out somebody else's name. Who we were talking about? Oh, no, just kidding. Nobody. Celia said, what happened to being open and honest? Nick says, about me, yeah. Anyone else, forget it. I've got some scruples left. Next question.
Nozzo, are you seeing this?
I've got a copy of the book right here. It's changed on my end, too.
Imani was targeted instead of Yvonne. How did that happen?
I don't know. There's nothing in the archive about Imani at all.
Does this name Tanner mean anything to you?
It's a pretty common name. It's been in use since the 12th century.
Let me rephrase. Does it mean anything relevant to you?
Oh, no. Sorry.
How could there be no entry for Romani at all? It's impossible to exist in this day and age and not leave any kind of evidence.
I agree. There's nothing. Not even a social security number. I think her whole file may have been redacted.
Redacted? But that requires huge clearance, doesn't it?
More than we have, I'll say that much.
So many questions. So few answers. Going to go look for some.
I'll be here.
And once again, we can't speak to this person who looks... just 5 seconds. Yvonne. I gotta remember Yvonne.
She doesn't look interested in talking. Definitely locked.
Blasted.
The code doesn't seem to be working anymore.
They changed the code last week. You don't remember it either.
Apparently not.
Are you new?
Yes?
Either you are or you aren't. If you want to work here, you gotta be straightforward. Not that it matters, the code's changed. Dig the hat, by the way. Didn't Rachel wear that in last week's episode? Anyway, misery loves company, so if you'd like some of either, I'm here.
Hello again.
What's up?
Why did they change the code?
The boss has been obsessed with security ever since... Well, you know, took me forever to memorize the last one, too.
This is so clearly Yvonne. Like, Via.
So, you work here? At the Village Eye?
Only for a year or two, but this industry has a way of turning you into a grizzled vet fast. Wait, no, sorry. I'm supposed to be positive. It's awesome! So chill working here. Everyone treats each other great. You totally won't have any gray hairs after just 6 months. There. Nobody can accuse me of not being a team player.
Can anyone let us inside?
Tried calling. Nobody's in. Most of the staff is freelance, and the full-timers rarely stumble in before noon. Lucky us.
Well, I guess I'll go check with my good friend Yvonne Lazaro. Have you heard of her?
Well, I'd best be off.
Sure. See you around. Oh, I'm Yvonne, by the way.
Fia quit. Nozzo?
Yeah, I have no idea. Keep talking to her. Maybe she'll spill something.
Wait, did you say Yvonne?
Yeah?
You aren't Yvonne Lazzotti, by any chance?
Not for much longer. Wait, how do you know that name?
Oh, I heard it from... Imani.
Who?
I believe you knew her as M?
Oh, her. For such a big city, it can be really small sometimes. Seems smaller than ever now.
Wait, why are you throwing shade at M? You're the one who stood her up over and over again.
About M.
What exactly do you know?
I know you were, well, involved.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Mistakes?
Look, you're new here. You can't start asking questions like this until you've at least been through the door.
It would feel awfully weird to start asking about her... Were they married? I don't remember. I think they were. Yes, they were married. About her probably ex-husband now.
Could we talk about Dion Lazzotti?
You know him too. Look, I'd really prefer not talking about him. I treated him badly, I know, but I gotta be me. But if you see him, tell him... oh, never mind. He won't believe it anyway.
I am looking into a police officer named Hannah Tanaka.
You knew Hannah too.
Sort of, yes.
Is this official or personal?
Does it matter?
Maybe it doesn't. Can't say much either way. Hannah died on September 11th. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
Hannah died?
You didn't know? Shit. Sorry to tell you like this. That sucks. I'm sorry. Jesus, Yvonne, stop apologizing like it's your fault. Sorry.
What was Hannah doing there? She wasn't supposed to be.
What?
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I do have so many questions. As far as I know, we never interacted with younger Hannah Tanaka. But something that we did must have changed the arc of her 24 hours.
Do you remember where you were that night?
Home. Heard about it on the radio. So, I went outside, looked downtown, and... well, you know the first thing that came into my head when I saw them? That it looked like 2 giant lit cigarettes. Haven't picked up a smoke since.
I'm sorry, you misunderstand. Do you remember where you were the night before?
The night before? Why?
You didn't have any plans that got changed, or receive any mysterious phone calls telling you not to go somewhere?
What a question. No, nothing like that. Just a normal night. Met a girl for drinks, got home around 2 a.m. Why?
So you had drinks with them after all?
Hell no, thank God for that. Look, I can't talk about this. Number 1, I'm not allowed. And 2, it's getting kind of personal, so stop, please.
It is so weird, like the amount of like animosity she has towards Imani, when according to the messages that we saw, she repeatedly stood her up 3 times in a row, and she's like, oh, thank God I never got involved with her. Like, what is the step that we're missing between, hey, I really like you, let's hang out, sorry I missed it, let's hang out, oh, I can't believe I stood you up twice in a row, let's hang out. And then, like, as far as we know, they never hung out, and then she's like, oh yeah, thank God I like dodged that bullet.
Does the name Tanner mean anything to you?
Should it?
Don't know. Never mind. Can you tell me anything about Winera?
No.
Are you sure? Weren't you looking into it?
I said no. Leave it.
So she got a message to get the hell off that topic.
Well, I'd best be off.
Sure.
Well, I can't think of anything else. Can we show her this note? No. Okay. Just want to double check. And then we've got this note and then some cash and pills. Let's leave.
I assume you heard all that, Nozzo?
Yeah, Hannah's been paradoxed. Blast it.
Isn't the PFE supposed to prevent her from paradoxing? Her younger self might be dead, but her older self should be physically fine, right?
According to the specs, yes. That's exactly what should happen. But when it involves a historically charged event like this one, the specs are vague.
Also, when Fia encountered herself, that didn't stop that paradox from happening. They both melted. That I didn't talk about it a lot at the time, but it's just really been on my mind.
So this is our fault.
You did nothing outside of protocol, Fia. I'll testify to that. And we didn't force Hannah to punch that officer. Everything was fine until she did that. I'll testify to that, too.
I know we're not supposed to intentionally stop any deaths on that day, but...
I think the case can be made that we unintentionally caused one. We're just redressing the balance. As long as we stay focused on that, we're covered.
Nozzo, how the hell did this happen?
I don't know, Fia. Ripple effects can be unpredictable at the best of times, but usually you can trace an effect back to an inciting cause. This one, I'm drawing a blank.
I just want to note, I'm really intrigued by this. If I sound at any point like I'm irritated, I'm frustrated with Yvonne, I'm frustrated with Hannah, but I'm frustrated with them within the fiction because of the choices that they make. From a storytelling perspective, this is fascinating. Why this is... I thought at the end of the last episode, this was not just going to be a stroll back to the launching point, and yet this is so much more than I was expecting even then. I thought she was just going to run off. I thought she was going to pull a gun on Fia and then run off, and we were going to have to stop her before she did something rash. This is a lot more than that.
So what do we do?
Right. The tunnel to September 10th. It's still active. On that day, young Hannah is still alive. Presumably. Prevent her from dying, and the paradox is resolved. Old Hannah doesn't die, she serves out her time, we collect her as planned.
I still want to know how this happened, Nozzo.
I know, but all we can do now is treat the symptoms. The rest is above our pay grade. Head back to the landing point, Fia. We'll figure this out. Then we open a tab at JV's and drink the place dry.
We're really going to go back to the landing point? Can I just check the Lazati residence?
The apartment is empty, with a for rent sign on the window. No point in going back there.
Fair enough. I am curious what she's going to say. I don't think it's open to the public right now.
That is not exactly possible. Not in this when. Bit of a sparse crowd, isn't it?
Not for long. In about an hour, a demonstration protesting the recent Afghan invasion is scheduled to begin. It's probably best if you don't get involved.
They'll probably just go, small crowd watches a street performer playing music on some kind of flute. An intense conversation about something or another, best to leave them alone. All right, so based on what we did in Chapter 2, I think we can just bounce back to September, right?
To the landing point, then.
I don't think that we have any new questions for Dion, but since we're here...
Dion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'd best be off. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
Hey, Dion, hey, remember me? I was here earlier with a woman. By the way, what was the name of the town where you grew up? So, where do we want to go? The police station? Or the prison or whatever? I don't know what more we would learn. She's not going to... Let's ask, but I feel like she's still not going to talk without her lawyer. And I will talk with the officer on our way out. Super weird that we haven't picked up her
I'm here
name.
to visit my friend again. Is that all right?
Sure, whatever.
Back so soon? Didn't expect you for another 2 months. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
It's painfully clear that you don't give a damn what I think. Spit it out already.
Your friend Yvonne. She will survive the night after all.
She does? You're sure?
I spoke to her myself. Or rather, I will speak to her. 2 months from today.
That's good, isn't it? Whatever, doesn't matter. Thank you. Whatever you did to save her, thank you.
There's no way to put this delicately. Your younger self is going to die tomorrow. And because of the date in question, your PFE isn't going to stop the effects.
What? How?
I'm sorry. Somehow, you end up in the World Trade Center when it happens.
That makes no sense. I wasn't anywhere near downtown that morning. Am I on a list of official victims?
Checking. No. No, you're not.
Then maybe your source is wrong. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Like Yvonne did. Jesus, listen to me. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Sorry, this is a lot to process. At least Yvonne lives. I think it's for the best.
I didn't save Yvonne. Not intentionally. The truth is, I have no idea how it happened.
So what? It still happened. Or should I say, it isn't going to happen? Anyway, sometimes a case just solves itself. Someone has to take the credit. Might as well be you.
Just what do you mean by it's for the best?
I mean, Yvonne lives. I die. It's a fair trade. I'm okay with that.
Hannah, we're going to do everything in our power to save you.
You are? But I thought because I lied to you, screwed everything up, why would you help me?
Oh, you're still going to time jail after you do your 2 months in regular jail, but we don't want you to die for it.
You made a mistake. A big one, no question.
But what I did...
Was wrong, but the punishment should fit the crime, and this isn't it.
I was pretty great at my job, you know. Despite everything, I did a lot of good. Stopped a lot of nasty people. The thought of all of that just... never happening. I don't want that. So whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Do you know the name Tanner?
Tanner? Why?
Nick Cord's confession changed again. He mentioned the name as someone who was given his assassination job.
Tanner? It couldn't be, could it?
Couldn't be who?
Tanner. It was my name. Or at least, the name I used back then.
You didn't think to tell us this before now?
Again?
I swear I'd forgotten all about it. I only used that for my first year or two as a beat cop. When I made detective, I decided that it could be everyone else's problem from now on, not mine. I haven't thought about it since.
You used a false name.
Not officially. It was just the name I used sometimes. It just made things easier, you know?
Easier.
It was hard enough being the only female Asian cop around. Correcting everyone who mispronounced my name was a hassle I didn't need. So I used the whitest name I could think of that was similar to my own. Everyone did it back then. At least, you did if you looked like me.
I will accept that this is an experience that people have, and also anybody who struggles to pronounce Tanaka correctly is trolling. Sorry, they're not dealing with you in good faith. As far as I know, unless I'm the one mispronouncing it, as are they, it is pronounced exactly the way that it looks. That would be super annoying. Okay, I'm gonna move on beyond that.
Is Nick referring to you in this confession?
No chance in hell. I didn't even know Nick. Unless that somehow changed too? No. I was asked to do a lot of things, but kill? Never. They wouldn't. And even if they did, I never would have agreed to kill her. Not Yvonne.
Well, specifically what she said is that what the confession says is that if you want information, you'd have to go ask Tanner. I don't have it right in front of me. But although I did take it as that Tanner was the person who did the hit in his place, it's not directly what he says.
What about killing someone else?
Huh?
This confession doesn't refer to killing Yvonne, but Imani.
I don't even know this Imani person. And is she even dead? That confession only says she was a target, not that she was killed. Get your facts straight before accusing me of anything.
Also, I had forgotten that it's about Imani now.
We're not accusing you, Hannah. At least, not this version of you.
Semantics. Come back with proof.
Oh, lady, talk to us some more about semantics. Give us a big lecture. Moving on.
You don't remember anything. Anything at all that can help us.
I remember lots of things. Apparently none of them actually happened.
As you get closer to midnight, your PFE will get weaker. There may be some memory bleed through.
So we wait until midnight?
We could, but the longer we wait, the less likely we'll be able to stop this from happening.
Good. Being proactive is always the best way. But if I get any, memory bleed through, I'll tell you.
How? You don't have a sub-vocalizer.
Do you remember where your younger self is right now?
I would have just come on shift, so somewhere in Chelsea?
That's over 20 square blocks. Any way to narrow that down?
Jesus, it's been 60 years. It's not like I kept a minute-by-minute breakdown of every shift I went on.
And even if she did, things have obviously changed. We can't trust her memory of events.
This would just be a repeat as far as I can tell.
Hannah, I'm going to have to leave you now.
Sure. Come see me whenever. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, one thing. Could you give me archive access while I'm in here? I'd like to do some research. See if anything changed that I don't remember.
You think that'll help?
Couldn't hurt. It's not like I'm good for much else right now.
I don't know.
You really think I'm going to screw you over? With my entire existence at stake?
Put like that. Fair enough. Giving you archive access now.
Got it. I'll get to work. And thanks. Wait, sorry. One more question. Yvonne, what happens to her? Does she have a good life?
I can't say one way or the other, but she's still alive. Currently living in the south of France with a cluster of 4.
So she had a whole life, and I wasn't around for any of it. God, what a mess.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Do you know an officer named Hannah Tanner?
Sounds familiar, but that's about all.
So you wouldn't know where she is?
After the knock I took, I barely know where I am. Sorry.
I don't know why this would yield a different result.
Does the name Tanner mean anything to you?
Should it?
No. It was a long shot. Never mind. I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye. Goodbye, officer.
See you around.
I suppose, since we've already been to Washington Square Park, let's just ask him about Hannah Tanner.
Dion?
Yeah?
Well, I'm
Nothing.
It's worth a shot. After all, Yvonne and Hannah were friends, photographing the place and so forth.
I've already looked back there. There's nothing worth investigating.
Let's just see if there's any new emails or anything that's changed. It's just, if she was here... Yeah, there's nothing here. If Hannah was in the World Trade Center, maybe she came by earlier, like the day before, and was starting an investigation of some kind. I think we go back to the Village Voice, but since we're here, we'll just check windows on the world.
So, I probably should go.
If that's what you want.
Going all the way back up there just to remind her it's leaving now. And nothing. Parker, Zoston, Sam's. Nothing on the printer. All the same information as last time. Well, there's only one place we haven't been except for Landing Point. And the trouble is, so what, like when she was there, this is the picture that I was thinking of. I mean, she just has her hair pulled back a little bit. It's literally the exact same person. Clunky answering machine.
Hey, Yvonne. It's Em. Haven't heard from you.
Leave Winera alone.
Trash. Did we look at remote? I think that we looked at remote, but there was nothing on TV.
Anything that's on television right now,
Right.
I've routed through.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to look then.
I've already looked at them. Although, in this one,
We talked with the officer. We talked with old Hannah. And go back to Landing Point, but are we expecting anything to be different here? I'm going to check up on the roof, but as far as I know, this is purely just to be here. And then is there any benefit to time shifting? I guess we could stand inside, but no, if we stand inside the Lizotti apartment, she can't time shift from in there, I wouldn't think, because it's for rent, and what would be the point of being in there? She doesn't just blink out and blink back in. She goes back to the landing site and then revisits, so I don't think that we can be inside the Lizotti place. I actually really don't know then.
To the landing point, then.
And this
the
is just
apartment is empty.
for rent. We can't go there.
Hello again.
What's up?
Did you know that Hannah used a false name?
For her job? Yeah, she mentioned it. Don't remember what it was. Why?
No reason. Never mind. Well, I'd best be off.
Sure.
The other person that we could ask about Hannah Tanner would be Nick Cord, except we did also knock him out. In the past, the further past, he's still going to be knocked out for another 12 hours. This is unchanged since the last time that we looked at it. And then we've got money and a lockpick. And we cannot lockpick our way inside, right?
So, I may have an alternative way of getting inside.
What, you're gonna pick the lock?
Depends if you want plausible deniability or not.
Jesus, no. I told you, the boss got obsessed with security after the towers fell. You open that door without the code or a key, and it's alarms for days.
Trade Center's off limits. We can go back to Washington Square Park. We've just been to the Village Eye, and then we can go back to the tombs in the modern day. Well, we could ask them about Hannah Tanner. Current day cop.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Do you know an officer named Hannah Tanner?
Not personally, no, but I know the name. Just another one of our own who died that day.
Was Hannah a first responder?
No, nothing like that. Tanner was murdered early that morning. Not the only one killed in the line of duty that day, but she was the first. I guess you could say she beat the rush. Jesus fucking hell, sorry. Making jokes is all I can do sometimes.
Hannah Tanner was murdered? How? By who?
Can't say much. Things were a little busy around that time. You can imagine why. I didn't hear about it till weeks later. By then, the killer was in jail. Justice served, scales balanced, thin blue line remains unbroken, yada yada. That's all I can say.
Can you tell me anything else about Hannah's murder? Anything at all?
Gotta say, usually it's us asking the questions. Why you so interested anyway? You think they got the wrong guy?
I have no idea. Forget I asked.
Probably best for both of us if I do.
Thank you, officer. I'll be off now.
Sure. See you around. Oh, hey, a bit of advice? This is not a good time to be asking about cop killers. The city's in love with us right now. We may not deserve it. Hell, I know for a fact we don't. But it is what it is.
I understand. Thank you.
And I feel like we probably cannot go inside.
Hold up, don't go trampling all over this stuff. If you got business here, just talk to me, okay?
Right. Sorry.
Well, okay, I didn't really need to go all the way out. So now we've got that information, which doesn't feel like a lot. I think I want to call Nazo. Or Nozo.
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
not one member of the brass noticed anything odd about Hannah's profile.
No, but that isn't surprising. Police corruption isn't something that goes on your service record.
Right. Any ideas, Noz?
Not at the moment. Sorry.
Bye for now, Noz.
I'll be here.
So we've got the name Hannah Tanner. We talked with beat cop officer. She recognizes the name but says that they were murdered. Oh wait, we never did a search for the name, I don't think. And we can't for some reason. That's still broken. So this is a lot of new information. A reporter at the Village Eye newspaper till 2008, correspondent for City Beat News until 2012, investigative journalist at Urban Insight News through 2020, news anchor on the Metro News Channel until from 2020 to 2030, senior anchor at National Pulse News until 2036, and then a showrunner at the Prime Network News until 2050. Known cluster mates, she got divorced from Dion in 2001. Rajshri Sharma, Joseph Sharma, and Rachel Sharma. Known children, Jack Russell and VJ. Known residences in Morocco, France, and lots of journalism awards. Timeline, impact rating, medium. Okay, I will endeavor not to shoot that person. Also, Yvonne Sharma, that's a new name, I feel like. But that doesn't get added here. And then Dion Lazati. After Yvonne, he got married to Margaret Fielding and then June Stein, divorced in 2055. Cause of death, Skimane syndrome.
Nozzo, Dion Lazzotti's history. It's changed. Last time I checked, he went on to become a famous artist, and now he doesn't.
could be related to what happened to Hannah. But for now, I don't see how it's relevant.
Sure, it's just a few paintings, right?
Thea.
Never mind.
That feels like we should go talk to Dion in the rainy past. And then Wynera, I don't think that we're going to get anything new. No. All right, let's go talk to Dion since he's one of the few things. I will say that his timeline probably changed because it was the death of Yvonne that inspired all of his creativity from there. So if she never died, he may not have wound up drawing the landmarks over and over and over again.
To the landing point, then.
Dion?
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Well, I'd best be off. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
All right. We'd go talk to Hannah again. Now that we know about Dion. She also has archive access, so I kind of feel like if this was relevant, she would have brought it up.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
I'll head off. Goodbye.
See you around.
And, I mean, I know...
I'm here to visit my friend again. Is that all right?
Sure, whatever.
It just seems weird.
Do I still exist, or what?
It just seems a little bit weird, absent other information, that the officer doesn't remember getting cold-cocked that day and the black eye and everything. Yes, a lot of things happened after that. I still feel like you might remember getting punched, just completely out of the blue by, as she put it, some old lady.
You don't remember anything. Anything at all that can help us.
I remember lots of things, but if I get any...
Hannah?
Sure.
I'm not sure where to go. We've read our notes. Imani. We didn't talk to Imani again, did we? There might be something new with Imani. I don't know what it would be. I feel like we already had a conversation with her, and we didn't really learn a lot since then, but it's worth a shot.
So,
And there's nothing that I can show to her. I don't know, so let's just think it through. Landing point is landing point. As far as I know, there's nothing new, nobody to talk to, no new clues at that location. The Lazati residence we can visit in this time period. We've been through it. I'll be happy to look again, but I feel like we've already checked it since learning about the name Tanner, for example. 2 World Trade Center, we've been to Winara and we've been to Windows on the World, and we can only go there in this time period. Here we can go in either time period, but in the later day, there's no Dion to talk to. Village Eye, we can't get into it in the present day, and there's absolutely no clues as to what the new code might be. We're not allowed to lockpick our way inside in the later time frame. And then the tombs, where we've been both times, and all we can do is talk to the cop. I guess I'll head back to the Village Eye. I truly don't know.
there are too many workstations here to search them all randomly. There are
Nothing new. I am curious, what if we stand in here? Can we time shift? Oh no, the button isn't even here.
To the landing.
Hello again.
What's up?
Hannah Tanaka was murdered.
Yeah, I know.
You told me she died in the 9/11 attacks.
No, I said she died on September 11th. How'd you find out about that anyway? Everyone from my editor to the commissioner to the mayor threatened me with all sorts of sanctions if I said a word.
The mayor personally threatened you about talking about the death of your friend, and you didn't think that was weird, Miss Junior Reporter?
I'm looking into Winera.
And Hannah's murder is related?
I believe so.
Knew it. I friggin' knew it! Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about that, but they didn't say I couldn't listen. So, tell me what you know.
I know that M worked in the Winera office.
Yeah, I thought she was a dead end. Claimed to know nothing. Pegged her for a pretty face to make the place look legit. I thought she was harmless. I thought wrong.
What do you mean, M wasn't harmless?
What else would you call it? She killed my best friend. She's locked up in the tombs now. Good riddance.
What?
M is the murderer. She killed Hannah.
You didn't know?
No.
Well, damn it. That's one bean spilled. You didn't hear it from me, okay?
Why would you keep that a secret? The things that this person chooses, that all of these people choose to, like, keep close to their vest. Also, I'm not sure why she would have brought it up prior to this, but it explains the whole, like, yeah, thank God I dodged that bullet.
If it was kept such a secret, how did you find out about the murder?
I have a police scanner. I heard Hannah's name, so I ran down to the tombs to find out more. Managed to learn just enough before the whole thing was hushed up.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to drink my coffee and wait for someone to open the door. Life goes on.
I think M might be innocent.
Let me guess. She batted her eyes at you, so she must be pure as the untouched snow.
Not exactly.
Well, trust me. Don't fall for that unfettered free spirit crap. Learn from my mistake.
Winera was a shell company, laundering money to use for bribes.
Yeah, it was obvious if you knew to look for it. They had only a little money coming in and a whole lot going out. I came this close to blowing the whole thing wide open, but...
So why didn't you, as you say, blow the whole thing wide open?
Because my editor is a City Hall flack. He just turned 40 this month. Do people just stop thinking for themselves when they turn 40? He said it wasn't the right time. According to who? Ever since the towers went down, he kills any story that makes our local heroes look bad. And this Winera thing? It couldn't make them look any worse.
Why did your editor kill the story again?
Like I said, he's a City Hall flack who doesn't want to make waves. He turned 40 recently, and ever since, he's been as boring and as risk-averse as they come. Gonna run this place into the ground eventually. I guarantee it.
What about other media outlets?
I tried. Nobody wants to touch a story like this with a 10-foot pole. The whole world is in love with the NYPD right now. Gotta think of the ratings, right? Cowards.
Hannah was taking bribe money.
I knew as much. There wasn't any other reason to be on Winera's payroll. I asked her about it. She didn't confirm it, but didn't exactly deny it either. She begged me to leave it alone, said it was dangerous. I thought she meant dangerous for me.
Let me guess. You didn't leave it alone.
Didn't want to, but I had to. Not by choice, believe me.
And then this we've heard.
I need to get going, Yvonne. I'm sorry about everything.
Sorry? What for? If anything, I owe you.
You do?
Yeah, Huh. That's weird. No idea why I said that. Anyway, see you around.
Okay, so from here we're going to want to take the information that we've gathered and probably talk to some additional people to try to jog things forward. So I think that we're going to call it for this episode. This story has gotten very complicated and very, very interesting. Not that it wasn't interesting when it was just about stopping a murder on a very narrow clock, but yeah, things have gotten very complicated, and trying to unravel how we arrived at this outcome is just really interesting to me. Let's call it here, and we'll see you guys again in the next one.